Now let's move ahead and switch over short circuit analysis mode and run a short circuit analysis by running the maximum short circuit analysis per line to ground, line to line, or three phase in a half a cycle. By clicking on the max, we're gonna get this error message which says no bus is faulted, which obviously in order to have a short circuit we're gonna have a faulted bus. So let's right click on our main bus or MCC bus and fault this bus first. By faulting it, you will see its color turns to red. So again, click on the maximum short circuit, and now you will see ETAB runs this analysis and give us the short circuit voltage and the current flowing on the faulted bus. So we now have the 22 kiloamp of faulted current and 280 volt of faulted voltage on our faulted bus, which is our main MCC bus. Again, we can go to our display option and change the display, and play around other display options that we do have by randomly when we go to AC tab. Like if you want to show the motor amperage, you can, or full load amp, you can select the motor amp checkbox and click on OK, and you will see it will show you the NEC full load amp in regards to each load, and you can play around it per what you want to be shown next to your one line diagram. Depending on your case, you can change these options. You may also click on alert view, which gives the critical and marginal conditions of your system, which in this case we don't have any. And one other good feature is the arc flash study per IEEE or NFPA 70E. By clicking on this icon, we see this warning message popping up which says the PPE requirement have not been approved. We have to approve the PPE levels and the categories per some standards, either IEEE or NFPA, the latest one. So what we have to do is click on OK and click on edit study case and switch over AF data. As you can see, the latest NFPA 2014 is selected. Edit or approve PPE is the button that we have to click on. Here we will approve that the energy or incident energy levels and the categories per NFPA 70E is approved by us. And once we click on approve, we check this checkbox which says PPE requirement have been approved. Once we did it, it's locked, and click on OK, and again click on OK. So now we approve this energy levels per NFPA 2012, and we see the incident energy, the arc flash boundary, which is 1.34, and the incident energy, which is 0.96 calorie per centimeter square at the distance of 18 inch from the source of incident. And this the current of incident would be 14.88 kiloamps. So once we know this info, in the projects we need to print out the labels, arc flash labels, and stick it on the door of MCC or all the equipments that we have. As you saw, in order to do that, we go to arc flash report in the analyzer. This feature would help us export and create so many useful reports, but in this case, in order to have an example on the label, what we see is that We're gonna have the arc flash boundary, the source protective device, and so on and so forth. We can use among all these options, and as we choose, so we will see another column would be added to the report analyzer and would be filled if there was any correspondent result. So we can have the fault current time 1, which is 1.05 second, and so on and so forth. You can again check all these options and see which one is well suited for your analyzation. So in order to create a report, on the reporting corner, we can create a report by clicking on standard label or custom label. In this case, let's click on the standard label, and among all the standard labels for ETAP, the first one, which is the 3.5 inch by 7 inch label, and ETAP would again give us this ability to have different file extensions as a report. So what we can do, if we want to edit, we can have the MS Word. If we want the PDF, we can have the PDF. Let's click on PDF and click on OK, and ETAP would automatically generate this report and give us the result. So this is the PDF format of the arc flash label that we just chose. This is for the equipment bus 2 or the main MCC. The level is A. This is the category that this incident would fall into. The voltage, shock hazard voltage 480. The limited approach is 3.5 feet. The restricted approach is 1.0 feet, and the prohibited approach is 0.1 feet. So these are the distances, the energy level that would be released at the distance of 18 inch is gonna be 1 calorie per centimeter square, and the arc flash boundary is the boundary of on which we're gonna have 1.2, or this the amount of energy that bare skin can tolerate, which is 1.3 feet. So these are the information and the date of on which this label was created, and that's all.